in the big picture is horrifying and unbelievable. I will tell the others about this, but I still can't make myself believe it. The Reds have infected Oktyabrskaya, a peaceful station denizens of which never suspected anything, with an unknown deadly virus. And then their mop-up squads entered it under the pretense of saving the station from the epidemic, and eliminated everyone they could. Women, children, old people. To prevent the infection from spreading. And if all this is true, then me and Anna could be infected too. We've been saved from being killed, but we don't know if we're going to survive for long.
I have a feeling that everything will end soon. We won't survive this war, Artyom. No one will. I feel alone again, like when I was a girl and father was away on a mission. Nothing around me, empty and cold, as if I were just a spark from the fire flying away and then gone. It's hard for me to tell you these things, Artyom, but I want to feel that I'm alive. Touch me.
Well, there seems to be nothing wrong with you. Congratulations, youngsters. You, Artyom, may go. While you, Anna, you have to stay some more. We need to finish treating your wound.
Thank God.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go!
Go, Artyom. I'll find you as soon as they finish patching me up.
Come here, darling. Don't look there.
What's that, Papa?
Nothing. It's all right. Just don't look.
When are we going to go home?
Soon. Very soon.
Where's Mommy? Where did they take her?
Mama's home already. We'll be with her soon.
I miss her. I want to go see her now.
You will. But in just a little bit.
I don't believe this. There were at least 2 more packs left.
Listen, how much do you think we can use up in one day?
Not this much. There's almost no new patients.
Who's that? Can you see the face?
As if... looks like 8th box. Yes, it's 8. Semetsky, Yuri.
You used to say he that liveth all.
Троицы, поклоняемые и славимые, презри благоутробно на раба твоего Федора, болезнью одержимого. Отпусти ему все согрешения его. Подай ему исцеление.
Hey! Anybody! Somebody! Let me go! I'm healthy! And they keep coughing on me! You're not going to get away with this. I'm completely healthy. You like me happy with a quarter of sugar.
Don't stand here, it's dangerous.
Hey! You can take take him away at least. Are you trying to infect me or what?
So, what do I do now?
Sasha?
What do I do, doctor?
Well, you know the prospects as well as I.
I know, but still.
You were instructed on the safety precautions, on the gloves, on the mask. You signed the papers.
Yes, I did. But the kids, how was I supposed to talk to them with a mask on? They were scared. They were crying.
You can't go into the board. Go through the lab. You doomed yourself. We're short on people as it is, Priturek. You could have helped so many.
Yes, I could.
All right. We'll start with symptomatic treatment and see where it takes us. A mild form has cropped up lately. There are even some cases of recovery. Let's be optimistic.
So, I don't have to remind you about the gloves, the mask.
Yes, I know that.
Perfect. Now, you take the temperature every hour. Blood samples every 3 hours. Call me at once should any parameters deviate from the pattern.
Of course.
You see, there's only been 2 cases with good prospects so far. We must study them carefully.
Yes, I understand.
Great.
They've been told to handle their stuff, and yet look at all this shit.
Well, what's there to do?
They got off easy, but we got to pack all that.
Yeah, and what's the point, huh? Should just burn it with the corpses and be done with it.
They say it's to find the source of infection. Bullshit, if you ask me. No way to do that now.
Well, those at the top know better.
The guard room is that way.
So, is the epidemic slowing down?
Looks like it, but let's check the facts. What do we know?
First of all, the new samples all show acute monocytosis.
True. Samples 317 to 323. Monocytosis.
Yet we already know the virus targets monocytes specifically.
It always did. All the previous samples only have neutrophils of the nucleates.
This can only mean one thing. This strain is becoming less virulent. But let's not rush to conclusions. We'll check the rest first.
So, were you able to isolate the agent?
You can't go in there. It's a high danger zone.
It is an Ebola virus, but trying to cultivate it is useless. It's basically non-virulent now, without the original strain.
Doctor, you know I'm no medic. Please, explain.
I'm sorry, Colonel. Here are the facts. In the first 2 days, the mortality rate was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected, and they have a light infection, prospects of recovery looking promising. Now, as you understand, Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus, and in its wild form, it remains dangerous much longer.
So, what does all this mean?
It is not a regular virus. It's a weapons-grade strain engineered to achieve maximum lethality within a short time, and then turn harmless.
Damnation. Where did it come from?
I have heard of a new generation of bioweapons based on this virus being developed before the war. Where did it surface from now, after all these years?
Bioweapons. My God. Just in case, I have some Rangers' questions. One of them could have brought this surprise from the past to the metro.
Attention, refugees. Sanitary water is distributed twice a day, at 4600 hours and at
But I feel perfect!
That's great. I'm really happy for you. You'll just stay here for a day, your cold gets better, and we'll let you go back to the others.
And why would I sit here because of a simple cold?
We're going to make sure it's just a cold, and you're free to go.
But I've had this cold for a long time. Other than that, I feel great.
Well, that's just perfect. Means we've nothing to fear. Means that the day after tomorrow, you can go back.
Why not now?
At least the rules, you know. You also know what happens to those who break rules here, don't you?
I do. There's less and less to live.
You should go. It's
Wild
unsafe.
cases are cropping up.
Yes, you! You can come too!
Attention, refugees. Do not engage in unnecessary or unauthorized...
Твари, пропустите! Пропустите нас!
Пропустите нас! Step away or we'll shoot!
Hold on, Overly! Stop around! Open fire! That asshole. We taught him to stop. Every day. It never stops. Paperwork. These assholes. Just cuts they put. Move! Move! You can't stay here!
Artyom, I'm here!
I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. Can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
But I have to go. But I have to go back for her insulin. She'll die without it. Yo, boys, I'm here. I can't let you go. How can we buy anything when all we had is back there? And Hansa charges so much. Please. Hansa gave you shelter. Stand back. Shelter to die. I said stand back. So what about my luggage? What is it?
Read the pamphlet again, or listen to the broadcast, for Christ's sakes. They've either been disinfected or disposed of.
But they took everything from me.
Where's your stuff?
The refugees sure were lucky, because Tomlin's Rangers were here. Corbett's men clearly didn't expect to be met with machine gun fire.
Where is it?
So, all the stuff's still
Well,
there?
Hansa could not protect the station without help, but they did provide shelter for the refugees. And the hospital.
Papers. Look, Sergeant, can't you tell us what's happening there? You don't put this check. And the rumors. Who can confirm you
Quarantine is no fun and games, as you understand. There have been some casualties. The medics are doing their best.
Well, let's hope this is enough. But how can I let you through without identification?
Let's hope. And you should work just as usual. And take the rumors with a grain of salt.
Where's your proof? Thank you. What am I to do? Your station was small. Look for somebody with papers who knows you.
But they're all dead. Or quarantined.
Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit.
That's our man.
Let this one through. You got a permit.
I think you should stock up on filters and ammo.
Here, Ranger. I got great
Probably
weapons.
won't have such a chance anytime soon after this.
Well, we sure got lucky the Rangers are here.
Why do they fight anyway? What do they care for?
Best choice for the
refugees?
tunnels, Ranger.
That's what puzzles me.
A great weapon for a true professional Ranger.
Nobody signed any contracts with them. We didn't even promise anything.
This is a great gun in perfect condition. Great value.
It's their job.
A great
The
weapon
Polish
for a
Rangers
group
were doing
professional
stuff like
ranger.
this from the very beginning.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Nah, if there's an epidemic, dangerous mutants, anything, then Polish sends the Spartans to handle. Don't get too enthusiastic.
Come here, Ranger, let's haggle. Hey, some throwing knives, cheap. Grenades at a great price. I got some incendiaries, best cure for competition.
Police is making here. They're far from here. The
I'd be
epidemic
happy to
has reached
sell,
them.
but I can't carry anymore. Best buckshot is made in Hansa. You can take that to the bank. Buy these, nobody will give you a better price. I have some mines too at a special price. You don't have enough space. Come again. Come, take a look, Ranger. I have everything.
Polish handle stuff like this, and nobody touches them. They're neutral. They also handle negotiations if there's a war or shit like that.
Ah, I get it now.
I see. Don't start a war, but benefit from the results. Yes, that's good business.
Sure, but we're not doing commerce to make a loss either.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hansa expends on this quarantine. They are generally quite reserved with their
Attention
money.
on the platform.
Perhaps
Open
they are
in the
aiming
air
for
lock.
an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.